everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is, I married a narcissist. All right, we have a letter today entitled 60 and Abused. All right, let's see what she says. This is a hard letter to write. I've been married for 2 years to a Vietnam veteran. Okay, I know about veterans. That's not an easy situation, because most veterans I know came back damaged from that war. Okay, let's go on. And widower, who is a narcissist. Oh gosh, he's a Vietnam veteran. He's a widower, and he's a narcissist. I didn't know at the time, but wish in hindsight I had listened to my twin sons, who had him pegged from the beginning. You know, I have a young son, and he pegs some folks that I get involved with, and I don't listen either. So I can understand how this can happen. I met him when I was 57, and he was 70. I'm African American, and he is white. He said all the right things. Love bombed me, a whirlwind romance. Sounds like a narcissist to me. He told me he would take care of me, and did initially. We were not sexual and are still not. All right, you didn't say how long you've been together. Wait a minute. You've been married for 2 years to this Vietnam vet? And you say we were not sexual and are still not? Okay. He didn't tell me his dead wife was less than 6 months dead. His neighbors did at a barbecue. I know that was a shock. You can imagine how I felt and how it looked to them. Yeah, you look like a rebound for sure. Or somebody that he was dating before his wife died. You know, if a man, gets involved with a woman too soon after the wife's death, then it can look a little fishy to neighbors. Yeah. Well, if you care what other people think. If you're not doing anything wrong or out of the way, I wouldn't care what people thought. I really wouldn't. Anyway, everything changed once we said, I do. That's a narcissist. Right there. That's a narcissist. Once the narcissist knows he's in it, changes. For I pretend anymore. Once he found out how successful my hair business was, he stopped paying the bills, buying groceries, and became verbally abusive. I lost 70 pounds the first year and started drinking heavily just to cope. I can understand that the drinking heavily, because when I was with the narcissist, I remember telling him that I found I needed to stay drunk just to deal with it. Just to be able to deal with that abuse coming at me all the time. He was verbally abusive. So during that time, I wasn't spiritual, and I did like anybody else, You look for something to soothe the pain. So I can understand. His health failed him, and he's a nightmare to care for. His self-care is non-existent, and he relies heavily on me to get him to appointments, cook, clean, care for him. To my self-neglect, you need to find somebody to care for him. How old is this man? Okay, if he's 70, I'm going to tell you what I did with my dad, because my dad was a narcissist too. I got a homemaid to come in every day. I think they didn't want to come every day, but they came 3 days out of the week in the morning, took care of him until after lunch. So they did the breakfast, the lunch, which means they gave him the morning bath, cleaned him up. And so after lunch, then I had him from then on. But they gave me all of my mornings free. So you need some relief. So maybe you can look at that and maybe it may help you. He initially promised me a life of travel, leisure, and fun. Of course, the narcissist will love bombing you when he promised you all these things. But remember that the narcissist is a pathological liar. The narcissist is a demon, people. You know, those of us who have ever been to a religious service, you talk about the devil and the demons and all of this, but you're looking for what you see on TV. You're looking for this gargoyle kind of creature to come at you and growl, and now you're going to say, yeah, that's a demon right there. When the demon could be sitting right next to you in the form of your partner, your friend, your child. You understand? It's a spirit. And this same demonic spirit is what you're dealing with this narcissist. Okay? And the narcissist needs your supply to survive. And if he's ill, think about it. If he's ill and he doesn't get that supply from you, he actually could die. He actually could die. You will see his health go all the way down. But if you're catering to him, cooking, cleaning, talking to him, making sure he's okay and all of that, that's supply. That's supply to the narcissist. And that's what your husband is needing to survive, because he can't get off his back and go out and get supply from other people. All right? I just want you to clearly understand what you are dealing with here. Okay, so he promised you this life of travel, luxury, and fun, all of that. But I'm Cinderella, and he's my evil stepfather. He's a narcissist. He's called the police on me. What? Defamed and tarnished my name, and has started being physically abusive to the point I called the cops and filed an assault charge against him. Why are you still with this man? Oh, why are you still there? You need his support? Oh, let's read on and see if we get some answers here. He says he can't remember the things he says to me or has done because of his PTSD. It's because he's a DEMON. He can't remember what the demon is making him do. It's like he's not even there. The demon is controlling his every move. Okay? This is what you need to understand. And believe me, he's just giving you an excuse that you can digest. Telling you that he's the PTSD. That's just an excuse he knows that you may accept. But it's a lie. Many narcissists, I don't think they realize that they are narcissists. They have, this demon has controlled them for so long until it becomes normal to them. So they are doing things that the demon is controlling them to do, but they think it's normal. And if they know that it's not normal, especially in the sexual area, because they are perverted when it comes to sex. If they're not perverted with you, they're being perverted with somebody. But they are perverted. You see, and that's demonic. And they will hide that because, certain people, they don't want to know that they're like that. But the demon has control of them. And the demon will torture them if they try to fight it. You understand? So the demon is in control. Okay, but you say here, when you say that it's his PTSD, but he can't seem to stop. Now, you see he can't seem to stop because the demon is in control. He's not in control. This time, he accused me of having an affair. And I've had enough. I'm ready to leave. He is accusing you of an affair because he's been having affairs all along. All along. He never stopped. I've never been in a relationship like this before. How do I heal and move on? I'm ready to start counseling for my drinking and to restore myself. Okay, I've been here. I've been here. This is my story with the narcissist. Okay, and I healed. I have healed completely from that narcissistic abuse that I suffered, and that's what you have suffered. That's why you're drinking. I was drinking too. Same thing. If you start your spiritual healing, all right, and I do have a video. Look on the. In fact, look in the description of this video all the way down, and you'll find a video link of it's something. How to start your spiritual healing. I don't know if that's the title, but it is there. Click on that, and that will start you on this journey. And you can be healed and restored back to your original self. But don't think that you can just go on with your life and not heal. Because, number one, the next person that you attract in your life will be another narcissist. And you'll still be blind to it. You'll still go down the same road because you didn't heal from this narcissist. The narcissist does teach you some lessons. And I did have a video on that about the lessons that they teach. And what they teach you is that you deserve better. They teach you, like my cat, self-love. That's what they teach you at the end. But you realize it in your healing. Right now, you're just hurt. You're ready to go. You're ready to go, but you're bonded to the narcissist. You have a soul bond with the narcissist. Now, let me go back here before I say that, because did you say that you're still not sexual, but you married him? So I assume that the marriage was consummated. I could be wrong, but I assume that the marriage has been consummated at one point or another. Whether you're still sexual with him or not, that's another issue. But with this soul bond to the narcissist, you can't just walk away from it, is my point. You'll always be drawn back to the narcissist until you totally heal. So I encourage you to look in the description and check out that video, because it can save your life. You can be restored to the person that you were long before you met the narcissist. And this is where you want to be. And your life will begin to flourish again. But as long as you are holding on to toxicity, you'll still be in a low vibration. So you can do much better. I hope that you understand this message today. The narcissist is an evil creature. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Don't be deceived. I don't care how fine he looks or what he has or anything. The narcissist that I was with was very special to me, you know. And he drove a fancy sports car, you know, truck a lot of women and all that kind of thing. Don't be fooled by any of that. Any of that. Get to know these people first before you give your heart to them. And if you make the mistake of being tied up with a narcissist, the best thing you can do for yourself is to leave that narcissist and start your healing. Now, healing is not an overnight process. It took me 2.5 years to heal, to totally heal. But every day I just got better and better and better. And what happened to me, the narcissist walked out on me and then kept coming back to hurt me, kept coming back to hurt me over and over again until I healed and broke that cycle. So I hope that you understand this message today, and I really hope that it helps someone. Now, for those of you who have been watching my videos, as you notice, I've changed the format. And you can still get your affirmations and movement on the sister channel, All Things Spiritual 777. Now, I put a direct link in the description. So after you leave me here, if you want your affirmation and your movement, just click on that link. It'll take you straight there. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for your comments. I read them. I appreciate them so much. And thank you for your letters. Just keep them coming. These letters really help other women who find themselves in the same situation. So don't hesitate. Just send them to me. And I want to extend a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.